It's underscore stitch just redeemed one free giveaway entry.
The following podcast is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, he is an international superstar, Vietnam vet, technically, one half of the final boss fight, one quarter of the Tragedy Boys, one half of Anti-Hero, leader of the Dream Dojo, the Thief of Hearts, your final fantasy, the Dream, Aaron, Daniel, Norman. And his partner. He is a Henzo Gracie Jiu-Jitsu black belt, a multi-time Jiu-Jitsu state champion, technically a professional athlete, and incredibly handsome. Console Kev. This is Frenemy Fire.
I never set up the Discord window, so I don't even know if they're right. They're not. Don't worry about this. Everything's fine. Okay, see, everything's better. Hi, Chase.
What up, y'all?
Hello, welcome. Aaron died. It's crazy. He's at his NAMBLA convention again. So,
Oh man, not that.
That's
Come on,
unfortunate.
Aaron.
Yeah, he does that once in a while. Actually, he was just in. He always comes to Connecticut the time I leave, or I have something going on, and I really wish he would stop doing that.
You think he plans that?
Yeah, he does. He's trying to duck me because now he knows I can beat him in actual wrestling. Like in a shoot match, I can beat him now. So now he's like, I ain't trying to like really prove anything now, brother. So he's ducking me, and he's a scumbag for doing that. But I missed his show, and I'm sad about it. But that's okay. We had busy weeks, and you had a busy. Everyone had busy weeks. You weren't even here normally.
Yeah.
What were you doing? I gotta give you the shouty outs too. Go ahead, tell everyone what you're doing, who you are, why you here, why you in my window.
My name is Chase, also known as Chase the XP on Twitch. I'm also known as the guy who helped Woodhawker get his TikTok account back.
You know, I wasn't gonna do the clout goblin chasing, but yeah, all right, you did. To be fair,
I did, yeah. Hopefully he doesn't see this because I'm trying to remain anonymous.
yeah, I was gonna say bold choice.
I don't know why I just said that. Cut that.
I can try my best to remember to cut that.
No, I'm just joking. You don't have to do that. Are we talking about what we played or just what we did?
Oh, just what you've been doing. Who are you first, and then you can go into what you play. I don't know how to do this anymore, man. I was in Florida. What's the podcast?
Well, yeah, I'm Chase. I've gone by 1,000 names on Twitch, but I'm Chase the XP now. That's my most recent way to scratch my brain. I've been in LA all week for work, so I haven't played a whole lot of video games, but I did play Infernax because that game rips.
Brother.
I've actually beat the game before, but I wanted to go back and play it again now that I have a Switch 2.
True.
And I'm so glad that I did because it reminds me just how great indie games are and how no matter how cooked AAA games are, like indie games are going to be fine. This game is fucking rad. It's so good.
Yeah, people forget indie games exist. I feel like when they have the discourse about like, oh, the whole industry is fucked. I'm like, not really. We're doing great.
Actually, just beat this boss too.
Oh, sick.
But yeah, I'm playing on casual mode. Like the first time I played through and I did like all the hard stuff, but the casual mode makes the game play just like a Castlevania game. Like you have 3 lives and you get a game over and you go back to your save. But I just think it played like it's less interrupting that way. And I wasn't really going like I don't need to play a hardcore style game. I just wanted to play a modern like Simon's Quest style game, and that's what this is in casual mode. So I've been playing it that way. It's rad. The boss fights are hard. Some of the enemies can one-hit kill you, so you actually have to pay attention and use your shield and block. It's awesome. It very much punishes you until you learn the lesson, and then you make fantastic progress after that.
Yeah, I definitely played this, but I'm looking at the gameplay again. I'm like, did I beat this now? Now I'm like questioning everything I know.
I think you and I played this around the same time. I don't know if you recommended it to me or I recommended it to you, but I do remember us like getting into it around the same time.
Yeah, I definitely played it on Game Pass. So I think I was telling you before, it didn't have a co-op mode. when I first played it, and I guess that's like a big thing now. So if you ever want to do that, we should set something up. Um, but
I'd
I
be down
just
to try,
remember,
yeah.
yeah, I remember it being so damn good. The first, like one of the first things in the game is like you come across like a bloodied monster, no, a zombie, and then you have the choice to kill the zombie or not, and it's like this most overly gruesome cutscene. And then like, but if you kill it, then it was like, oh, a bystander just saw you kill an innocent person, and you're like, oh, it's gonna be one of these games.
Yeah, and then if you don't, it like mutates into a boss and you have to fight it. And it's like the first thing you ever fight in the game is a boss because you refuse to kill the zombie. But there's multiple choices like that through the game, which I think is really cool. There's like you get a side quest from a wizard in his hut, and he's like, "Hey, these like inquisitors won't leave my house. They're camped right outside. Can you go talk to them?" Um, and if you go and talk to them, you can either they say, "Hey, stay and party with us," and you can either stay and party with them, which I don't know what happens. I assume something bad. I assume they
Probably.
like trick you or something.
Right.
Or if you make them leave, they're like, "Fine, we'll go, but we'll remember this." And I'm still
Mhm.
waiting on those consequences to hit, but I haven't found them again yet.
Right. Fair. No, that's I love this game, and I feel like I haven't seen all of it when I played it. There were like branching paths, if I remember correctly, weren't there?
I feel like a lot of the choices you make are branching paths.
Yeah. So I why am I thinking of this or a different game? I feel like there was an overworld map that showed me branching paths, but this game's changed so much since it came out. So like, I think I just need to play it again at this point.
It's like a Metroidvania map, so like you
Yeah.
can go all over the place pretty much whenever, but you have to unlock certain upgrades,
Hmm.
like to be able to break the crumbled stones or to be able to jump higher to get to certain areas. I just unlocked the ability to break the crumbled stones, so I'm going through and finding those again so that I can progress the story to wherever the third castle is. But it's been awesome. I've been having a really good time. Like, and it's been long enough that I've basically forgot everything. So now
Yeah.
is the perfect time. I set it on my wish list like a month ago, and I was like, as soon as this goes on sale, I'm gonna buy it. And it went on sale last weekend for like
2 cents
$6 or
off.
something.
Oh, close
It was
enough.
a steal. It was a fucking steal, dude. I was like, absolutely.
I think
And that's pretty
it's
much what I've been playing.
I think it's deck verified, but I pulled it up because I guess yes, there is a co-op gameplay mode, and it kind of looks like chaos actually. If I can
Oh,
pull it
do
up, I
or
looked.
die. That's actually a really great name for it.
It's
I
a
like that.
great name, but like I feel like the whole new Super Mario Brothers version of co-op on this is going to be a mess, and I really wish it would load so I don't look like a loser, idiot liar. But
I bet
whatever.
boss fights are gonna be hella fun like that.
I would love to play this.
Stitched. I think they took a lot of inspiration from Castlevania too. It feels very Simon's Quest, just more polished. It even has the
Okay,
day and night cycles.
which is cool. Yeah, there's a lot of like choice stuff. Like it's so ripped off from early. I guess yeah, Castlevania 2 most egregiously, but in it like a good way. Maybe I don't know
Damn,
the
and
word, the
player
word
two looks
egregious.
sick, dude. He's got such a cool freaking character model.
He's got axes, man. I really need to replay this. What do you have it on Switch or Steam Deck?
Yeah, I bought it on a Switch.
Okay, so I'm gonna probably get on Switch because I doubt it has crossplay. That goes into a lot of my feelings of my Steam Deck lately, man. I love that thing, but its its age is really starting to show hard. No, I'll talk about that in one of the games I'm playing. But I love my Switch. It's my baby. I love it to death. Yeah, we need to play some Infernax. This game slaps, but you also got other things on here. Another thing I'm interested in that I didn't get to play yet. Do you hear
Oh
that
yeah.
beeping? Sorry, it's Discord. It just
So
does that.
I forgot to mention the reason I got these games is because a certain someone sent me some Nintendo Switch online gift cards
If it was
for
your
my
birthday, I got you it for
Uh,
Tina's birthday. Actually, that was the trick. I was like, for Tina's
yeah,
birthday,
really nice thing.
I'm getting Chase eShop gift cards. It was sick. No,
But this is the other thing that I picked up because this has also been on my wish list for a while. I bought this for Erin a while back, and she's just been busy playing other games and hasn't started it. So I was like, okay, I'm like getting the itch. I want to see what the game is like, and it went mega on sale too. I think it was like $19 or something. So I picked it up as well. Um, this game's pretty cool, man. I was not expecting a lot because I don't normally like Ubisoft, but I do like Star Wars enough to give it a shot. Um, this plays kind of like Metal Gear Solid in that there's a lot of sneaking stuff, but you don't have to sneak. You can just say fuck it and shoot your way through.
But do you know why it
Uh,
does that? Or have you not
because
heard?
having choice is cool.
Yeah, they apparently that was how the game was originally, and people were like, "Can we not do that?" And they were like, "But don't you guys want to be
Oh, really?
stealthy?" And they were like, No." So,
Our
that's
camera died,
been
by the way.
your cam. Oh, our camera. Oh, because I was fixing something. My camera's in as Shell said, chat roulette 2010 quality. I don't know why it's doing that today. So I was trying to fix that. It didn't work out. It's fine.
Um,
So
if that's true, dude, I'm glad that they did fix it because I do think it looks or it plays way better now. Like, it's more fun that way. I will try to stealth, but I'm not great at it. And at some point, if I get bored or frustrated, I want to just go shooty bang bang. The gun has infinite bullets.
mm-hmm.
You also have the ability to like use your little buddy to attack people, and then you can run up to them and do knockout attacks.
Which is
Um,
sick.
yeah, there's a pretty good variety, and it's been super fun. They have morality built into the game, but they have it through like faction reputations. So one of the faction is like, "Oh, we're the bad guys," and the other one's like, "Oh, we're the good guys." So depending on who you build your reputation with, is what your morality is in the game, and that has consequences as well. Um, like if you have negative reputation with someone, you can't access their base, and there's reasons to go in there and find cool stuff. Um, but also just like different quests and stuff are available if you have higher reps of certain places. Um, but it gives you a lot of opportunities to change reps or be the good guy, be the bad guy. Um, it's been surprisingly fun. I honestly didn't know what to expect going in. I know that there were people who didn't like the game, but I also know that there were people who didn't like the game because they're weird incels, and I know that I'm not one of those. So it's been cool. I'm really having a good time. I will
What
probably beat the game.
I don't know why I'm gonna ask this, but I'm gonna ask you what is the weird incel reason? Because woman.
Cause it's a girl and she's not immediately fuckable. She's not wearing like pumps and makeup and like
Right. The most tactical
same thing with
combat
like
gear.
yeah with Aloy when the second Horizon came out and people were like, oh, I fixed it, and they just like made her hot with makeup. Like, bro,
Yeah.
she's in the wilderness. Why does she need makeup on for?
I mean, yeah, I want to, I wasn't around back then, and I don't, I think if the internet back then was a thing, maybe would have seen this. But like when Alien came out, were people like this?
You
Like,
talking about with Sigourney Weaver?
yeah,
I'm I'm sure they probably were.
like that.
But also like Sigourney
What's your
Weaver, I
age?
think at least in Ghostbusters was considered like a sex symbol.
What? How
So
old are you? Are
maybe
you the same age or close?
uh I'm 37 now.
Okay, so we're close. So like, I guess you wouldn't have really. You have a 3 year head start on me, but like, I want to know like when Metroid came out, were people like woke game bad? Like,
I don't think it was a thing back then, man. I think people were just thrilled to play the game. I mean, like you and I are both pretty big, like quote unquote retro gamers, and I've never heard of anyone being like, can't believe Metroid's a girl.
yeah.
I loved Metroid 1 until I got to the end and found out it was a woman. Ugh.
Now the game's bad. I think more games need to take that approach though. Like I really think we need the most like thick, badass like remember Vanquish? That game was off the charts fucking
That
crazy.
was
And then at the
fucking
end,
gold.
you just take the armor off and you're just a lady and people would be like, well, that game was cool, but now I hate it because woke, you know?
Oh, not only should it be a hot lady, but the first thing she should say out of her armor is, "I can't wait to get home and kiss my girlfriend." Like,
No, I want full on. I can't wait to go home and scissor my girlfriend to death. Like I want it to get as gay as possible, and I just want people to be like, well, I like the game. I can't really take it back now. I want it to be a secret ending. I didn't want it to be the end of the game, so like idiots like Asmongold could be like, that game was great. No, I love it. I want it to be the most obscure ending possible. So that way when they find out, like they were like they can't act like they didn't know, till the end. Like
yeah,
now
I,
they try.
I agree. That would be incredible.
Nah, they try to
Um,
use Metroid as the excuse, like my friends are black, I can't be racist. I love Metroid, so I don't hate this game because woman. Aaron, that's actually not the worst analogy ever. I guess
I can see
maybe,
that.
yeah. But this game fucking rules, and you got Nyx, and Nyx is cool, man. I love
Nyx
that little
is
guy.
so cool.
Ugh, I want
Nyx
one.
opens doors for you. Nyx steals shit for you. Nyx is ride or die. Like quite literally, will ride with you until you are dead.
Chelsea, so do they only enjoy games with male leads if they're fuckable also? Yeah, so we were saying this on one episode. People are mad at the new God of War because you're playing against Kratos' wife, and then they're like, oh, I only want to play as a big meaty man with big pecs and big muscles. And I make the argument that I agree. Kratos should have married a man. That way the game would have been less gay. That makes sense.
What's wild is I've seen people saying that she's not hot either, but dude, Deborah Ann Woll is fucking beautiful. Like, bro, have you watched Daredevil? She's hot. She's ridiculously hot.
But people are just wrong and whatever.
They just don't want to be happy. They're like, give me something I can fuck. And they're like, not that one that I can fuck.
I have a lot of friends.
I can fuck.
I have a lot of friends who take the opposite but worse stance, who are still mentally 12, and they're like, I actually like playing as a girl in games because then I can see your butt when I play. I'm like, oh, cool.
That's the MMO conundrum. I have a lot of people I used to play MMOs with only made girl characters because, like, if I gotta stare at a butt for 1,000 hours, I want it to be a girl's butt. Like, bro, you're staring at your girl's butt? Like, I've been playing this shit since I was 12 years old. I haven't even noticed my character has an ass. What are you doing?
No wonder we keep dying in all the raids. It keeps staring at your character's ass.
Bro, that makes sense. The circles on the ground. Stop looking at cheeks.
Joe, people who care about that and don't get any in real life, I can confirm you might be onto something. That's all I can say.
Yeah, I believe that. I fully believe that.
Butts are cool, but like not video game butts. I just never got turned on by ones and zeros. Just never got it.
I mean, like, I'm not gonna pretend like there aren't hot video game characters, but I'm not like they make H games. Just get a Steam account and download all the porn games you want if that's what you're looking for in a game. That exists. Horizon Zero Dawn didn't claim to be a porn game. God of War didn't claim to be a porn game.
Wait, hold on. Going back go back to God of War. There's a lot of banging in God of War.
In the originals, not in the new ones.
Yeah,
sorry,
true.
I should have clarified.
Yeah.
But that's like, fair. Go play Get Fucked Hotel. Like, that claims to be a porn game. There will be porn, and there will be all the girls wearing high heels and makeup and all the stuff you want because they are only in there to turn you on and make you jerk off.
Is that a game? Is that game?
They're there.
I took it off screen. Is this what I'm looking? Oh, this is not it. Good thing I took it off screen. This is not it.
What are you looking at?
Oh, can you not see window capture? Oh, good.
I can.
Oh, because it brought up incognito tab. We got.
Did you look up a porn game?
I looked up Get Fucked Hotel. I thought it was a real game.
No, I just made up the name of something. If it's real, that's totally coincidental. I've never played.
There was something close.
I am not sponsored by Get Fucked Hotel, but if you want it, it is on Steam for $19.99 right now.
True.
Click the link below.
Yeah. What a weird sponsorship this is taking. Kind of crazy. I would, you know what? Even like the hentai games on Switch, go play those if you really need. Like,
no, don't play those. As someone who actually does play H games sometimes, don't play those. It's not worth it. Get the Steam stuff.
What about Honey Pop? Is that still popping off?
Honey Pop is like, I don't do H games where it's like puzzle games. If I want to play a puzzle game, I don't want to jerk off. I want to exercise my mind. I feel like those are two very different things.
I always thought that was like weird to be like, hold on, I gotta get my rocks up, and I really need this combo real quick. Like,
yeah, exactly. Like, oh god, I want to come, but I also really got to match 3 until all these items are gone.
There's somebody out there who's got that mindset, unironically. Sure. I believe it.
And I feel like we both know that person, like, but it's just not. It's not us. Not me, at least.
Star Wars makes me want to come. That's how we can bring it up to, stop out. Yeah, it's Aaron. Yeah, it is Aaron. And then you modded a PS4 and GameCube, which I don't have gameplay of, so you're going to have to tell me about that.
Yeah. This is a lot of why I haven't played games. That's why I included it. So I picked up a Death Stranding Special Edition PS4 Pro. I found one that has a 12.0 firmware on it, so it is hackable, just barely. And so I have to do the Blu-ray mod for it. So I had to order a disc off of AliExpress, or I got mine off of Etsy for like $7, and then I had to put the hack files onto a thumb drive. I got that going. The only thing I have to do now is I'm setting up a remote transfer service through one of the hack apps on the PS4. And then I start transferring games over and getting all of that set up. It's a real pain. I wanted to stream it when I was doing it, but it turns out you have to have HDCP on to be able to access the Blu-ray mod, because you can't play Blu-rays while it's turned off, and you can't attach it to a capture card while it's on.
Did you get a splitter?
No, I mean, once it's all set up, I won't need it, and excuse me, I can put it on the capture card. But
Yeah.
for the most part, it's just going to go to my TV. I don't need a splitter for it.
No, but if you use a splitter, you could bypass the HDCP. You can always leave it
I
on.
know, but it's just like with the PS3, it's necessary. With the PS4, like you just got to turn it off. But I'll just have to do it once I'm done. So once I'm done, I'll probably do a stream of like, here's how I hacked my PS4. I just can't do it on stream like I was planning to do. Um, the game files are like 35 to 100 gigs each, so I don't know what I was thinking in the first place. Like that stream would have been like watching paint dry as we all watch the fucking progress bar fill up for
I have kinetic
Horizon
sand
Forbidden
on
West.
stream, my guy. It would have been the same.
Yeah, well, we would have downloaded Forbidden West, and then as soon as we loaded up, we would have realized that we can't come to her.
It was.
Anyway, so.
We would have. Yeah, I was gonna say we would have realized it was woke and bad. Obviously.
Yeah, just real shitty and stupid, and just like, and she's got a voice. She talks. That's like that ruins the male fantasy. I think like
She's not in the kitchen. This game's bad.
she doesn't cook one time. What a piece of shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go tell what is it? The quartering? Is that the name of that fucking dude?
I know. I don't. Yeah, it's one of the dudes. I know he's in a rough spot because one of his old streams got brought up, where he was at a Ren fair, basically just like stalking women and being like, "Yeah, she's a piece of ass." Like an old stream that got brought up, and it's like, man, what a piece of shit. Like,
Yeah, that guy sucks. Fuck that
Yeah.
guy.
no, he
Quartering,
really
if you're watching,
fuck you.
do it.
That dude does suck.
And then I bought a GameCube. It's dirty as fuck. I need to clean it. I am waiting for. There's like a bypass ribbon that you can get off of AliExpress now, and the way that it works is you fold it and you put it inside of the bottom of the disk drive for the GameCube, and when it plugs in, it starts reading the mod instead of the disk drive, and then that leads to an SD card, so it'll start reading all your games. So it literally tricks the GameCube into think that it's reading discs when really it's reading ISO files off of your SD card.
I really need to
But
do
I'm waiting on that to get here, and then I'm gonna get that done. I bought a nice pink GameCube controller because this mod is for my wife, for Erin.
Hell yeah, dude.
And then I'm going to reshell it and put it in a pink shell as well, and put some cool LEDs in it.
That does sound. What color is it now? Silver.
Yeah, but it's super dirty. It's barely silver. The inside, it looks like whoever had it probably like smoked a lot of weed. It looks like ash to me. I could be wrong, but I had an old roommate that smoked weed around all of his stuff, and it would have the same like crud built up on it. So I need to clean the actual parts if they're gross once the replacement shell gets here, and I'm just gonna toss the shell. The shell is disgusting, but I don't need it, so I'm just gonna toss it out. But
You get a
those are my
translucent
projects that I've
pink.
been working on. Most of it for the GameCube has just been shopping. I'm waiting for the stuff to get here, but I still have to like go through and find all the things I wanted, get them ordered.
My goal one day, and I keep putting it off, is to get EverDrives and ODEs for like every console that I can. And like an EverDrive is easier than most because you could probably get one. I think there's one for like Super Nintendo that is like Super Nintendo and NES, and I just need a Genesis one. Getting in, do I even want an N64 one? But point is, like, I want to get like ODEs for like all those, so I can like play them on original hardware, so I know like the emulation or the game is gonna be perfect, but like not buy the game, and like it's just worth that investment. I feel like.
That's why I'm modding the consoles, is because like, yeah, I can emulate it all, but some of the stuff runs a little weird. Like if you play it straight on the console, even if you're doing it off of ISOs, everything works great.
Yeah.
One thing I will tell you, at least for the Super Nintendo EverDrive, you can modify the way it displays. So if you get a proper file of your console Kev logo, you can have it show that at the top when you turn it on.
Ooh. I like
Yeah.
that, actually.
A streamer I used to watch had it for his, so it had like, he has like a little like mascot character that would be on the right, and then it would say his name afterward.
That's sick.
But it's pretty rad. So if and when you get it, look that up, and you can kind of figure out how to play with it. But you can customize them pretty well. At least the Super Nintendo one for sure.
I get the Kev coin rolling on there. That'd be great.
Yeah.
I'll have to do that eventually. So many things to play. And you know what the fun thing to play is? I don't care what the haters say. I got some eShop cards myself for a combination of between Father's Day and my birthday. They're too close together. I should have been born later. That's on me. So I got like a couple things. I got Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, which I talked about on here. I did not love that, which made me really sad. I got Skyward Sword. I got Link's Awakening. And I was like, I finally have, I think, every Zelda that I can on Switch, like whether it's through NSO or whatever. So I was like, that goal's complete. Got to play them all. And I was like, what else can I get? And then I was like, you know, a game I don't want to spend my own money on, but since I got gift cards, I was like, I heard Mario Tennis was just okay. And is it ever going to go on sale? God, no. It's a Nintendo first party game. You got to pay that tax, baby. So I was like, this is my moment. I'm going to get Mario Tennis Fever. It has a single player campaign, but I don't know when I'm getting to that. It probably sucks. So I got it, and I was like, you know what? Me and Tina need to play something. We'll play Mario Party. We'll play Mario Kart. But Mario Tennis, I was like, that could be fun because like the matches can be quick. Like they have a setting where it's like first to like 7 points. Like the tiebreaker, just like quick game. We play for a couple minutes, call it a day. I was like, I think she can get into this. So I let her play the tutorial because I mean it's Mario Tennis. I think I remember how to play it. And so she picked it up. She kind of remembered the buttons from like the older one. I was like, all right, let's just get into it and play. And we had a fucking blast. Like we were going back and forth, heated. And Tina doesn't play video games very often, and she was kicking my ass at this. Like I lost 2-1 against her. And she's real good at this, but like it's such a like it's tennis. I'm not gonna act like it's anything super crazy. The fever part of it is like you get these rackets that like have special powers. There's one I use called like the shadow racket, I think it's called, where it literally if you're playing singles, it makes a clone of you. So then it becomes like a quick game of like 2-on-1 tennis. Super overpowered, by the way. And it's just fun. It's Mario Tennis. I have a great time playing it. I haven't gotten like all the crazy courts yet. It's just not a $70 game. That's like the one gripe I have. If this was like $50, buy it all day. Shell says I prefer Wii Tennis. Well, guess what? So do I, but I'm not setting that up again.
I
So
imagine this game probably has motion controls like Wii Tennis does, right?
you
With the
can,
Joy-Con?
yep, you can play with the Joy-Con and play with motion controls. I just am not doing that. So
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I'm
I'll
not.
get real exercise. I don't want to do video
Uh,
game exercise.
Stitch says I heard good things about this, especially from the Nintendo Life guys. It's a good game. There was Mario Tennis Aces, which like again, you know what the thing is? People every time a Mario sports game come out, they go, "I hope this one will have the RPG single player campaign," and that hasn't happened since 1996. Y'all got to let it go. It's not happening. I hate to say it. I want it too. Go play Golf Story for that. And isn't there a tennis one?
I'm sure there's plenty of sports RPGs, but I will say Mario or Nintendo did some of the best ones. But it's because
Yeah,
Camelot was making that shit. Same
right.
people that did Golden Sun were
And
making sports RPGs.
it's really fun. It's just I get where Stitch is coming from. It is hard to drop 70 on it, but like if you get a gift card and you can discount the price in any way, I highly recommend it. We had such a fun time playing it. I did only play like an hour or two of it, but I this is my go-to game with her right now. I want to try the single player mode of it, and I'll see how that goes. But there's like a bunch of fun modes. Like there's a challenge tower to do. There's like an item battle to do. So I haven't gotten to do all that, but it's really fun so far. I
Yeah,
can't complain other than the price. It's just it's not a $70 game. So take that for what you will. If you get a gift card, do it. Go buy it.
and
And
honestly,
then
man, I really liked the story mode. It wasn't the RPG that the older games were, but the one for Aces was fun. So I'm sure the one on this one is good too.
Aaron said, "Don't speak Golden Sun's name in my presence, you witch." He was complimenting it.
Golden Sun is great.
Yeah,
Camelot is great.
yeah, Aaron, calm your pee pee there. So there's that. So I played a little bit of that. I played like one or two matches of Splatoon 3 this weekend. I wanted to play more because Splatfest, but I didn't get to. I'm sorry. But the main event of what I've been playing, brother, who did that? God damn it, Aaron. I'm doing a podcast here.
Redeem one free giveaway entry.
Aaron, I don't want
That's
to
why he
find.
skipped the podcast so he could get the free entry.
Every time we do a show, the first thing he does when I hit go live is hits that button. I'm like, can you give it to people who are like not on the show right now? That'd be sick. So give me a second. I'm gonna go boot up the marbles thing, and I'll go talk about the games I've been playing. Now, fuck you, Aaron. I should take away a point every time. All right, where's Aaron? Here's my spreadsheet. See everybody, I'm fair. Anyway, so I've been. It is my gimmick. being fair. And Aaron's gimmick of being selfish. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
he
being selfish is part of his gimmick.
he had a blue blood gimmick for a while, so probably there's that. Ziggurat 2. I played the first one. Ziggurat is like they took a FPS roguelike and they're like, you know, instead of guns, what if you were a wizard? Which
Oh, I remember you playing the first one of this.
it's really, really good.
I was about to say that I'd never heard of this, but I very much remember you playing the first one.
Yeah, actually, this looks beautiful. It looks way better than it does on Steam Deck. This game rules. It is a very fast-paced first-person shooter, I guess, but you play as a wizard, a necromancer, a druid, and all those various spell-casting kind of medieval classes. You have a wand, a staff, a spell, and an alchemy. Those are your four ammo types between blue, green, orange. And it is super fun. It is a roguelike, so it's very, very difficult. I put in like, I want to say 20 hours into this game. I'm real bad at it. I've been having the roguelike itch, but I'm really not trying to play RoboQuest for the next 50 hours of my life because I'll do it. And this game rules. It's not anything too complicated. It's literally just you pick a room. Is this a challenge room? You better kill everybody in here. Oh, what's this room? It's a platform room. Better get to the end. Like, you know, you go through it. You pick your perks. You make a build. But it's so goddamn fun. If you play the first one, the second one's probably not gonna blow your mind. But it's like the first one, but better with more characters and weapons. So I
This
definitely
reminds me a lot
recommend
of the Saturday morning cartoon roguelike that we played. I can't remember what
it.
it's
Myth
called.
Force.
Myth Force, yes. This gives me Myth Force vibes quite a bit.
Except this
But
is
that's a very good thing.
it is a good thing. This is just more shootery versus melee e. So there's that. And it's actually so I forget which is like in roguelite, but this one isn't like if you die you go all the way back to the beginning. It's like you start that level over. So and then there's like side quest levels and gauntlet levels. But you get to a point where like you run out of main quests to do. So you have to do the side quest levels to find a map to unlock the next main quest level. So it kind of
Oh,
makes you pick different things to do. And you can get this game super, super cheap. I did stream it last night. I should have pulled up my own stream. Why didn't I do that, Kevin? I'm trying to mark out for myself. Let's see how cheap you can get it for. I super recommend it. Zero to 383.
oh, nice. How much was
Dude,
the? I noticed it was on Switch as well. What is this? The Switch
you gotta play that pay that Switch tax. But if you want to
or
you
no,
want to
you
try
just
the
had a wish list and you wait.
yeah, or if you want to play the first one, it's 82 cents here.
Dang, 82
So
cents is a steal.
and then for Switch you gotta pay that tax. But it's still really good. So here's the thing with the Steam Deck age I want to actually say. So the Steam Deck's just showing its age a lot, man. I'm playing this game in handheld mode, and randomly during my gameplay, it said controller disconnected. I was like, I'm playing it in handheld, and the Bluetooth isn't connected. What do you mean, controller disconnected? And it was like, hit A to continue. I'm like, okay, I'll hit A to continue. And then just my character's pointing up, and I had no idea what to do. I'm just like, what's happening here? I put on Steam input, I disabled Steam input, and it's like those little things that keep reminding me that this thing is not a console, you know? Just little shit like that.
Yeah,
But I don't know if there's ever a Steam Deck 2, it'll be $2,000, so it doesn't matter. Am I right?
yeah. Honestly, I'm as much as I enjoyed the handheld PC reign. It's like they held the world title for a little while, but then something bigger and better comes on. We saw the ascension of the Switch 2 to take over, and like I don't know that anything's going to dethrone that for a while. Like that's pretty much all I play aside from the stuff that I'm modding. Because like, yeah, it costs a little more, but if you're patient, you can still get a good deal on it, and like it's just so much more convenient. Everything looks better in handheld. There's no problems with it. Like, and I'm a PC guy. I don't mind having to like troubleshoot stuff, but it is nice when there's no requirements and it doesn't look shitty.
Yeah, it
Like
just
that's the
works.
trade-off. If it plays shitty, then I'll play it on Steam and fiddle with it for a little bit. But if I can get everything I want with no work, that's how I'm playing it.
It's ironic. I was saying it last night. The thing I like about consoles and especially the Switch 2 is that like, yeah, you're paying a premium, but like things just work. And it's ironic because I hate iPhones and people argue like, yeah, iPhones just work. You get their stuff and it works, but you're paying a premium. But I'm like, it's just like It's like weirdly Nintendo's.
iPhone is being sued all over the world because of the it works functions that they have.
And it just
They
it
force
doesn't
you
work.
into their fucking ecosystem, and then they basically penalize you for trying to get out of it.
I mean,
Um,
Nintendo kind of does that with their docks. It's like, hey, you bought a third party dock, we updated them, and now it breaks.
I don't know, I still don't like because you can decide, hey, I'm done playing Nintendo and like just move on to PlayStation. Yeah, you don't have your
Yeah,
old purchases, but like it doesn't like fuck over any accounts that you have or
yeah,
like if you try to show people your screenshots on Nintendo, it doesn't look shitty because you uploaded it to the PC.
yeah.
Like
It's
there are
true.
people out there who legitimately think that Androids have bad cameras because when someone on Android sends them a photo, the iPhone like intentionally makes it blurry
Yeah,
so that you think that their camera sucks compared
yeah.
to the iPhones.
I remember that being a thing. I'm just like, listen, I don't have a problem. My favorite is the green bubble thing, and I know Chel's here; she's gonna hear it. People complain about the green bubbles, like my friend Jeff does all the time. He's like, I hate them. I'm like, that's a green bubble on your phone. That's your
Yeah, that's a
problem.
huge problem.
That's not that doesn't affect me at all, man. That sucks for you.
Not
No,
only
no,
that, but if someone on iPhone sends me a photo, shit looks fine. So it's just straight up iPhone users problem.
yeah,
Sorry you got duped. You got fucking swindled.
get wrecked, dude.
You stayed up too late and you bought the fucking reverse mortgage on your house.
It's
That
just a loan. What do you
fucking
mean? It's
yeah,
just a
exactly.
loan. Yeah, that's a you problem, man. I don't know. I love my Switch. I can't complain. Actually, the big other conversation I had last night is like I want to play my PS5 so bad. I just I don't know how with a child, man. And you got two of them. I just don't know how to play this thing that has to be connected to a TV. Like with a child running around. Like bring my Switch to work breaks, play in bed for a couple minutes. Like I don't know when I'd play a PS5.
Yeah, I don't have like it would be too hard to do unless I also bought the PlayStation Portal, which I'm not going to do. Like, for instance, my morning routine every morning is Aiden comes downstairs, we hang out in the basement, we play games on the TV, but as soon as his little sister wakes up, she wants to watch cartoons. She's not old enough to play video games yet. So he'll pull his Switch out of the dock so he can keep playing while she watches cartoons on the TV. If we were playing a PS5 game,
Mhm.
games are over, dude. Sorry, like
Yeah,
we got to make sure she's got something to do too.
right. Yeah.
Like the Switch just makes it. It's also like, hey, I've got a headache. I'm gonna lay down here because it's the coolest place in the house when I get migraines.
Hmm.
Um, he's not without video games because he can just take his Switch upstairs. He's got his own dock on the TV upstairs in the playroom, so he can either play docked or he can go hang out in his room and play. But like, it's not just options for me. There's a reason that I got him a Switch too, just like we have, because now he can play it wherever.
Yeah.
We just did a 10-hour car drive and he played it in the car. Like,
It's just
would have been a nightmare without it.
it's that. It's like I have friends who they're not Nintendo fans, but like they got older, they had kids, and they're just like, I don't got time to play video games anymore. I'm like, is it because you're stuck to a room and you're like, okay, everyone's in bed. I have 30 minutes to play something because it involves going to a room, turning it on, and taking up a whole TV. But like, it's just so nice. Like when I'm in the family room with Cora over there, she's playing. I try like I want to play with her, obviously. But like I try to be like, okay, let her figure it out for a while to be like, you can play on your own. Like you don't always need somebody. And when she's over it and she wants to play with me, she'll come crawling to me like a little gremlin. And I can put it in sleep mode. I can just put it on the couch so she can't reach it. And like I can just play when I can. And I'm just I was obsessed last night with this hypothetical scenario of like, what if I didn't have hybrids? What would I do? I guess I'd just play phone games. Phone games suck ass though. Like
Phone games suck ass.
yeah, but even before I had a Switch, I like when I had Game Pass, like I was using like the cloud, and cloud sucks ass, bad. So like I was like, okay, I could put a controller on my phone, and like we don't have 3DSs anymore, and I was like, I guess I'd just be like a Game Boy and 3DS guy, like
I mean, it would work. It's like, I mean, I have a hacked 3DS that I'll go back to and play sometimes, but like, it works for the same reason that the Switch works. You
yeah,
have the ability to pick it up and go. But the Switch also, like, I do like playing on. I have like a 75-inch TV down here. It's the first thing I bought when we got this house. Like, it
mhm,
is nice to play on. It wasn't nice to play the Switch 1 on it because the Switch 1 looked ugly as shit on it.
yeah.
The Switch 2 looks great.
I just don't know what I do, man. Like I The next game on my short list is going to be Devil May Cry 4 because it's unsupported on Steam Deck. I don't know why. I didn't look at Proton DB. It's not on Switch too because I guess like that game's a mess to port for whatever reason. So I'm like, okay, I have it on PS5. I'm going to do a self experiment to see how realistic it is for me to play a PS5 game like start to finish, even on remote play. I'll take remote play. That works when it works. It's not great, but like can't play it on work breaks. Can't do can't bring it with me. So I'm just gonna do an experiment. I'm like, maybe I'll get rid of this actually. Let's see. We got Devil May Cry.
I got rid of I got rid of it twice. I got another one so that I could play Rebirth,
Yeah,
and then as soon as I finished the game, I got rid of it again.
yeah. Okay, so gold. It's like a little bit of tinkering.
Yeah,
So
it's
maybe.
not too bad. It'll probably and keep in mind that's all for handheld stuff. So as soon as you try to
Right.
dock it, all that info is out the window.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try it, but I think and the other end of that is like I do want to play GTA 6. I do want to play Borderlands 4, and I know that Switch 2 port's never coming. I accept that. If I fixed my camera, how dare you? Like I want to play a lot of stuff that like doesn't run on Steam Deck or Switch 2, without obsessively tinkering because I just don't have that time. Like it's kind of here just to be a safe backup, but like what good is that safe backup if I can't use it ever? So I don't know what I do, man, without it. I love my Switch. I love my hybrids. If the Steam Deck dies, I'm getting a ROG Ally because somehow they're still $500.
Yeah. I will say,
how.
like coming from a tech background, like very rarely when you have issues like this is there a perfect option, but really like at least for right now in this time period of maybe the next year or two, like the Switch 2 is the perfect option. And it's fucking cool to have that.
Yeah.
You don't have to get like 3 or 4 different things to solve your gaming problems. You just have one that you take around.
Aaron says Switch 2 more like Switch poo, so we're just gonna go ahead and hit Aaron with a ban. That's unfortunate because as we all know, I've always been a Nintendo fan. I've never smack talked Nintendo in my life forever.
Yeah. And you were never a Sony pony either or an
No,
Xbox shill.
definitely not once. I'll never forgive Xbox ever because I said when you're doing all these layoffs, if you fucking touch id Software, I'll never forgive you. And apparently, the id just got a bunch of layoffs. And I put this up last week when I was in Florida. They were pitching projects including a new Perfect Dark, a John Wick style game called Fury, a co-op Doom game, and they fucking nuked the studio into the dirt.
Dude, the fucking malice that you just said co-op Doom game with.
I want all that shit. No, actually, so it is not gone forever. They put out a statement that their studio size is now the size of when they made Doom 2016. Does that make me feel better? No. You touch id, I'll never forgive you. We're never getting another Doom game. I was just convinced, unless id finds a way to get out of here. I'm pissed. I fucking hate Xbox. I regret anything, and we'll talk about console loyalty in a little bit. But I gotta say, I will stand on the ground. I'm the least fanboy video game player ever. I've jumped to every fucking platform, whatever suits me at the time, because loyalty is nothing to me, brother. I'll leave your ass so fast if you piss me off. And I've done it. I've been everywhere this generation. And y'all suck. The Switch is great. That's the only thing I can say. This sucks. I hate it here.
Yeah. I really like we used to live in a world where like leaders in the world would not allow monopolies to happen with like business marketplaces. And that's kind of gone out the fucking window. Do you remember like I remember going to school in like maybe like 5th or 6th grade and seeing all the did you guys have Channel 1 news in the mornings?
I had
Where,
like Channel 8
go
or
over some
something.
world events.
Yeah.
But they were talking about like all the stuff Microsoft was going through because there was concerns that they were going to become a monopoly. So the government made them split the company up. Like,
Mhm.
hey, you can do this acquisition, but you got to break the company up into pieces. And like that made sense because then they couldn't monopolize. But now it's
Mhm.
just like everybody buy everything. You got money? Don't got money? Doesn't matter. Just buy some shit.
Yeah.
And like we're just gonna keep seeing this happen. Like all these fucking incredible franchises I'm not saying all of them are going to be buried and lost, but some of them are going to get buried and lost and just be fucking gone. We're going to talk about, hey, you remember Time Splitters, or hey, do you remember that time they were going to remake Knights of the Old Republic? Oh man, that sure would have been cool.
Aaron is
Like that
gonna
shit
lose
never
it in a
happened.
second. It's never gonna happen. It sucks. Why you firstly attacked me? See, he was gonna be upset. So I also brought this up last night. So I have a friend. I love him. I love him to death. He's been one of my longest friends in the world. Most stubborn dick on the planet, though. When I
We
got
still talk about Aaron.
no, it's not. It's not Aaron, but just as annoying. I love him. When I got an Xbox instead of a PlayStation first this gen, he gave me so much shit because he is a hardcore Sony fanboy. He ride or die, no matter what. He gave me shit for getting an Xbox, right? And every time I talk about like how much I'm loving Game Pass, give me shit for it. Bad for developers, blah blah blah, whatever. We've heard it all before. I was like, listen, I'm having a good time with it. I can't complain. And then things started getting worse. And then I was like, maybe they're not doing it for me anymore. Gives me shit for having an Xbox. Like, that's what you fucking picked. That's your problem. I was like, okay. So I packed up my Xbox when they get raised Game Pass to 30. I was like, we don't got exclusives. I'm kind of done here now. I got a PS5. Gives me shit for getting a PS5. I was like, you fucking bandwagoner. Like you pick. I'm like, what do you mean? So I get shit for not picking the right system. I get shit for enjoying it. I get shit for being like, this isn't for me anymore. Like I gotta go. And then when I sent them like some article about Xbox, to be like, those are your boys. I'm like, no, they're not. This wasn't a blood oath. Like I don't care. Like about them as a
That's
people.
that's weird ass behavior. Like, first of all, like when you think someone is wrong and then they change their opinion to
Yeah.
agree with you, that's not the time to be like, you fucking loser, you idiot. Like, no,
Yeah.
embrace them. They did the right thing. They fucking changed their mind.
Yeah. It's off. If I said to switch to an Android, you trolled me, Justin. Yeah, that's because of how you come across it. Eventually, I'd come around. So, like, it's the same thing I feel about like with sports teams when people will watch the same team week after week, and even though that team sucks, they will still like buy jerseys and stay with that team. Like, you don't have to be angry every week. You could pick a different team. Like,
Knowing how expensive
nothing.
jerseys are, I kind of get the team loyalty thing.
Well,
But you
that's
don't have
your
to pretend they're good. Just be like, this
yeah.
is who I watch. Yeah, through good and bad. This is I
I
got a jersey. It was $200. I can't. They won't let me return it. So I really
I
like baseball.
like when I was watching MMA, like if a fighter I liked started sucking and just like performing terribly every fight, I'm not gonna back you anymore. Like I'm not. Tyrone Woodley. I used to love Tyrone Woodley. And the dude would just show up to fights and not give a shit. So I just think, okay, I don't fuck with you anymore. My buddy, who this is the same guy, ride or die for Conor McGregor, no matter how bad. Yeah, yes, I know. And how bad I never liked Conor McGregor, and then all the bad stuff he's done, all of it, he's still like, but he's such a good fighter. I'm like, he had a couple good fights, man. You should probably just maybe not support that guy anymore. But he just
I-
fucking
Even if he
won't.
was the best, most undefeated fighter in the whole world,
He's not undefeated.
the
He
things he
lost in
does
court.
outside of that,
Yeah,
who
just
cares?
not. Yeah, like just not. Like just
Let's just
don't.
not celebrate bad people. Let's do
Yeah,
it.
just you like be afraid to cut your losses and walk away from something. I feel like people just way too dedicated to sticking with something. If something makes you angry, you don't have to be there.
Yeah,
Like
like
nobody's
imagine
forcing
if
you.
Hangman won the world title and then like immediately after All in Texas, he went and beat up a kid in the street. Like,
Yeah,
I'm not a
actually.
Hangman fan anymore. Like, we had our moment, but it's over. It's done.
Yeah, it's
That's a
not.
terrible thing you just did.
Yeah, it's. I don't know. It's just not that hard to walk away from me. I don't. The only things I'm loyal to are like my wife and kid. Like everyone else, if you want to make my life worse, I will leave. Like I don't have to deal with you anymore. And I'm
I
fixing on
will
my people
fucking
pleasing.
bail on you.
Yeah, I have a people pleasing problem I'm working on, and that's part of it to me. Like, okay, you're fucking annoying me now. No, Aaron, I'm not loyal to you. Chase is in your seat right now. Get fucked. Jeez. Get wrecked, brother. So
I'm with
anyway,
you, Aaron.
you know what? And again, loyalty sucks because I was reading this article a little bit, and your loyalty to Sony or Xbox means nothing. Don't forget. So it was more of an opinion piece I read this on, and I kind of started talking about like physical game discs, and we can go into this. I have been a like memer digital rules kind of person, but like in reality, we all know less choice is bad for everybody. Like it's real bad. And now my friend that's a Sony pony, also physical guy, will only buy physical games. He has been radio silent on the whole we're killing discs thing from PlayStation, which is funny, I think. You know? I just
That's that's when you know they're in the cult. They're not a fan. They're a
yeah.
cult.
They're just video game corporations, man. They're not your friends. And they do not care about you. Um I just I kind of wrote read this literally at dinner before I was really reading it, and it's just like why they're going digital. I mean, listen, I know Chase, you're a collector guy. I get it. I haven't bought a disc myself in years, and that's just because I hate shopping and I'm lazy, and I'm just like I gotta order it and wait for it to show up. So I'm part of the problem. I understand that, but I can completely understand that choice is good. We should always have choices, man. I don't want an
Yeah.
all digital future, even though I mostly buy my games digital. You
Honestly, I
know?
buy a lot of digital too, but that's the big thing is in many aspects of life I'm pro-choice. Like I do have a lot of physical Switch games. When the Switch 2 came out, I had like none.
Mm-hmm.
Because I sold all of my games when I moved up here. Um, but if I want to play a game and I can find it cheaper physical, I'm gonna pick it up physical. If I can
Yeah,
find it cheaper digital, I'm gonna buy it digital. But
yeah.
it is the ability to have the choice to go and look for whatever you want to get.
It's. Yeah, I mean, it is too lucrative. I mean, it was inevitable that they were going to go digital all the time. You know, like there's barely a presence in my target like for anybody right now. I think Nintendo has a pretty good section. They're going to always be the holdout, but
That's
the
basically all
Xbox.
it is.
What's
The
up?
Xbox and PlayStation share a section, and Nintendo has like a whole wall to
Yeah,
itself.
it's it was inevitable. Man. I don't know what it's going to look like at a retail store. Buy video games, and it's going to be sad to be like, oh, I can't like. If Cora has an interest in video games and she grows up, and like I can't bring her to a store and be like, look at all the cool stuff. It's gonna be like, you want this cardboard code right now? We can get you that, I guess.
Yeah. Honestly, I think we'll probably see a resurgence in like indie games being made for older consoles and being put on physical discs. Because like the PS3, PS4, it's just Blu-rays.
Yeah.
You can still find cartridge boards for like the older Nintendo consoles. So I think that is the future of physical. I think Sony and PlayStation or Sony and Xbox are going to fuck off for a while. Nintendo's probably eventually going to join them. Um, but I don't think physical will die because there are still a lot of people who are making like new games on older consoles. Um, and I think like with the retro community being what it is, like uh, companies like Limited Run, even though they have their issues, like they do still make Nintendo cartridges. They release, they did a re-release back in like COVID time of fucking Doom for the SNES, if I'm not mistaken,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe it was Doom on the 64, but it like they
It
released
was
older
both.
carts for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like I think that shit is where physical gaming is going to come from now on. Like it's going to become more available because it's the if you want to physical game, that's all you're going to have left. You're not going to have a choice. You can't just go to a GameStop anymore. GameStop's going to be for Pokemon cards and tchotchkes, and that's it. You want
As
a
it already
Mario
is.
toy? Go get it there. You want a Mario game? No, sorry, bro, we don't got those anymore.
Yeah, I don't know if I want this future, man. Again, I am a mostly digital guy because I'm lazy and it's convenient, but this ain't the move, man. I don't know what PlayStation's doing. I think they're really. I mean, the Xbox is shooting themselves in the head, and Sony's shooting themselves in the foot. I'm happy in my Switch land, man. I don't know. I think next
Yeah,
gen. I am weirdly Nintendo are the good guys right now.
they're the gooder guys.
The
I don't know if we're gonna call them good guys. They're
I,
still shooting other people in the legs. I'm like, look, I didn't kill him. Like,
yeah.
I was like, you're right. Good job.
Yeah. I don't. I mean, they did raise their employee wages, so that is the good. That is a good guy move instead of cutting
Well, they also
everybody's.
have like they have other people in like slave labor for Nintendo the rest of their lives, like garnishing their wages for the rest of forever.
well, how dare you make a fan game? That's going to cut into the sales of my real game. The game
Yeah.
you're giving away for free, you piece of shit. You know?
Nintendo is not a fan of a cease and desist.
Yeah.
They're more of a fan of not being able to live.
Yeah. Listen, they're the most good guys right now. Which is remember when like the Xbox rebrand when Asha Sharma, I can never say her name quickly, like came in and was like, we're rebranding from Xbox to Xbox, big letters, and everyone was like, whoa. And then they're like, yo guys, new logo, whoa. And then they're like, we're cutting everyone's jobs. Hold on, wait a minute. Like that was such a wild like turn. It was like, look, we made it more green, and now everyone is poor. Like,
Yeah, sorry guys, that logo really cost us a lot of money. We're gonna have to let quite a few of you go.
yeah, fucking stupid. Speaking of lots of money, I don't know if you have any. Oh, I guess I can't change the size of this. Did you have any interest in Ass Creed Black Flag?
I said earlier, I think Ubisoft games suck. This is a game I think sucks.
You don't like the game? I mean, I know Ubisoft like
I
sucks, but
haven't
like,
liked Assassin's Creed since Assassin's Creed 2. Ezio is my dude, and
damn,
everyone after that is not fucking real.
damn, that's crazy. So I
And I know you don't like this, buddy, but we've talked about this before. I just don't get it. I don't get a lot of Ubisoft games.
I mean, that's fine. There's a lot of things I don't get that people like. Someone out there likes Bubsy 3D unironically, and you know. But yes, $90 for Assassin's Creed is wild. Welcome to the future of games. So I guess the game itself is $60, but there's is it $90 with all the DLC, or is it the game and the DLC is $90? That's wow. Okay, so we got how much DLC? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Wow, there's $90 of DLC. Holy fuck, man. I didn't realize like they were really price gouging this way. That's crazy. What's in the actual game? What's the point of getting the deluxe edition when immediately in game there's 84.91 worth of DLC that you don't own? Wow, that does kind of suck actually. I feel like if I get the base game, I'm fucked. Like, what do I do with that?
I mean, that's Grand Theft Auto 6 as well, like GTA 6. I mean, like they're granted it's just shops, but like they're shops that are in the game. They're just like they just lock the doors for you. Like you're buying shittier, lesser versions of the game if you buy the base version of the game now. It's not like they're not keeping like bonus content out. They're keeping the content out.
Yeah. And Chelsea, there's no way I can justify $90 of DLC in my brain. I don't buy DLC. I am pretty. There are two games I've bought DLC for in recent memory, and it's Dead Cells and Gunfire Reborn, and that is it.
Worth.
And yeah, they were worth it. I don't buy DLC. I don't believe in it. I feel like you are getting ripped off and you're just getting content locked away. I just heard that Pokemon Wind and Waves like they're already working on post game DLC. Hey man, put it in the game.
Yeah, your game's not even done yet. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, the first time I ever heard that, like I think it was for like one of the Batman games, and it was like, oh, access to DLC like a week before it came out. I was like, wait a minute, so why did you put it in the game then? Why? And it was before like people just accepted that. Oh, it was Gears of War 3 when I worked at GameStop when I had to sell a season pass to somebody for the first time, and like a customer even asked me like, so you want me to buy a game and then spend money on the promise of more content for the game when they could have just put it in the game? And I was like, you got me. And my life's been changed ever since, man. Like I couldn't get anyone to
Oh,
pre-order
damn,
the
you're
season.
right. Sorry.
Yeah, I was like, I guess you win. I got nothing here, boss.
I
Man,
will
deal.
say there are games that have really great DLC, but like it is the responsibility of the developer to make me want to buy the DLC, and very rarely does that happen.
Yeah. Actually, this is a side. I didn't even put it on the news docket. Speaking of the disc thing, you know, everyone was like the whole no disc, no buy thing. Did you see how fast everyone crumbled when they put out Black Ops 1 and 2?
I mean, it's going to happen with GTA 6 too. GTA 6 is going to make the whole thing look like a fucking joke because people can't speak with their wallets, man. They got no fucking willpower. They got no self-control.
Well, the whole GTA thing is one thing, but I think it was actually in the last thing we read. I forgot to go over it. Jason Schreier did the math. There's 120 million PS5s out there, and 500,000 people unsubbed from PS Plus recently. He's like, that is not exactly a high percentage, man. They'll get over that real fast. You know, like you need more people to actually do something about it and speak up. So
Yeah. Well, like I said, people won't. They don't care. Like they will literally give all their fucking rights and freedoms and consumer abilities away. Because they don't give a shit. If they will finally care when it's way too fucking late and we're just totally screwed at that point.
I mean, I knew digital was coming, so it was probably a mix of that and my chaos of real life to be like, I understand I'm part of the problem. I'm not gonna act like I'm better than anybody else, you know? Like I get it, but I just choice should exist. That just should be it. More choice is always good, even if you don't like one of the choices outright. Just stupid. I don't know why people can't get that part. So I won't make fun of anybody anymore for physical. You know what I will make fun of? Hey, DLC's still bad.
Yeah. Also, if you're buying these fucking the EA Sports or the Maddens or the FIFAs of the world, like you're fucking playing yourself every goddamn year. You
Yeah,
just feel silly, like, or you look silly. Like it's the same fucking game. They're not changing anything. You're
single
getting fucked.
single player content is locked behind microtransactions in the new college football. Man, remember when college football came back? People were so fucking excited. They were like, "We're back here, man. We're back." I didn't even know new college football came out because I don't care about football unless I care about college sports. Fucking single player content behind a microtransaction now is so cool. Modes that were in the previous game are now microtransaction. What the fuck is like? Who? Ugh. Why are games? Why are games the way they are now, man?
I mean, it's just certain developers. Like, there's a reason I don't have like Uplay or EA Origin on my computer. Like, I just avoid those games like the plague. Even if I really wanted to play Lego 2K Drive. It looks fucking awesome, but I am not downloading Origin for that shit, and I'm not giving EA money for it. And now it's
Yeah.
gone. They took it offline, so that shit's I'll never get to play it. But it's just not worth it, man.
On July 9th, EA Sports College Football Team Rep has stated that on the forums that they have heard players' feedback and intends to add flexibility back in its upcoming patch by adding two Coach XP speed settings in Dynasty mode. That's not the point. It shouldn't be a fucking microtransaction in the first place. Dumb fuck. I don't. Oh, sports games suck. I just want a new AEW game. I know Kenny won't do this to me. I know Kenny won't lock everything away. It'll be a better game this time. Don't do it. Don't do this to me.
But if the merger goes through, would the Ellisons do that to you? And the answer is yes, because I work for them and I know.
Wait, hold on. I'm not informed of who the hell are the Ellisons.
The Ellisons, so they run Paramount. They're the
Oh,
ones trying to buy up Warner Brothers and HBO. They're also the ones who bought TikTok at the start of the year. So
right.
they are essentially trying to control the U.S. media and push it to be more conservative.
Cool.
But like, would they put out a shitty AEW game and like try to rob people of as much money as possible? Absolutely. They have a track record of doing terrible like consumer practices. They don't fucking care. They
Mm.
are good friends with our president who also doesn't fucking care. And that's just who they've been as business people the past like 3 or 4 or 5 years.
I need somebody to make a good indie wrestling game. Like I tried Fire Pro, it didn't click. I don't like that timing system.
I
That's my
love
big
Fire
issue.
Pro, but it is definitely it's not like other wrestling games. Like
No.
it's one of those things if you want to like try to redo something you saw in a cool wrestling match, Fire Pro's great for that. But it's not like an arcade wrestling game where you just power through a fucking year of a season mode in one go. Like it requires a breather, and it's gotten more so as it's progressed. I think the Game Boy Advance ones are probably like the most like replayable.
I'd try
And
those. I
even
never
that,
tried them on that.
it's still like it's its own thing. But I do think those are a little less like you mentioned the timing. I think those are a little less like stubborn on the timing.
Hmm.
But it's still very much Fire Pro. Fire Pro has always been that way since like the Super Nintendo. I think was the first ones that came out.
We need a good indie wrestling game. There's that
I agree.
5-star wrestling. That's a game. No, not 5-star wrestling. There's like another wrestling game that's like so infamously like janky on Steam. And I tried playing it and I just couldn't get it. What was it called? Hold on. Jank ass wrestling game. What was it called? I know there was a jank, like it was so bad. Wrestling Empire. That's what it was called. You ever see this?
That game is fun. It's jank as hell, but it is fun once you like get used to the bullshit.
I need to try it again, man. Maybe I will. But I still like Fight Forever, and I like to do a little thing when I watch Dynamite and Collision now. I go, how many people on the show are in Fight Forever? And I like to count it up.
Not many.
Not many. And how many people should be in it? A lot. I need
A
I need
lot. Yeah,
I need Kyle Fletcher, please. Like
that'd be cool.
if
Honestly, I
they
wouldn't be mad if they still did DLCs for it. I understand why they don't,
yeah.
but like, I wouldn't hate if they just kept updating the roster and doing like $5 a character or something. Like Street Fighter does that shit. Like, make your money.
That's why I don't play fighting games though, because their DLC is like egregious though. Like
Yeah,
I would if the creation suite was better. I remember playing SmackDown vs. Raw back in the day and looking up creator wrestlers online, like step by step on how to do them. I would do that with Fight Forever. Like, sure, it doesn't have community creations like the 2K games, but if you give me a step by step list on how to make Kyle Fletcher, I will do it. Like, I'll sit there, I'll stream that all day. Or
I used to do
give
that
me a Will
with
Ospreay.
Day of Reckoning and all the GameCube games as well. I made Kid
Yeah,
Muscle once, and now I played the shit out of that game with Kid Muscle. I thought it was so cool that I could do the Muscle Buster to people in the game before I knew Samoa Joe existed
yeah, and then your life changed because he's Samoa Joe.
because he's
Yeah,
fucking awesome.
fucking love Samoa Joe. Aaron's not here, and I wanted to do this list with him, but Chase is here, and Aaron's in chat because he left me. Aaron smells bad, by the way. Oh Jesus Christ! I don't know how computers work. Help me! God damn it. Okay, because we're all big Nintendo fans. I've never shit talked Nintendo in my life. I saw a list called 10 and 64 games we played in a wondrous alternate timeline. These could have came out if I stepped on a butterfly at a different time. We would have had these games, and they all could have existed. Aaron is an oddly specific guess. He's gonna put Fire Emblem at number 3. I don't even know what I put on this list because I don't know what games could have existed. Like, what could we have gotten in N64? There was no Metroid game. I'm gonna say Metroid game at number 2. How's that?
I think there was a rumored Metroid game for the 64. It just never came out.
So if you had to make an oddly specific guess with no stakes whatsoever on it, which are the highest stakes in a way,
Mother 3,
ooh, what number?
or maybe even Mother 2. Just Mother, just like
You
the
just
next
you,
Mother game.
I'll give you Mother.
Or-
What spot? Like 4?
I see what you're saying. I think you're
Yeah,
asking me which number of the game.
yeah.
Let's say, what number did you guess?
I'm gonna go Metroid at number 2.
I'm gonna go with number 3 then.
Mother at
'Cause I do
number
think it'll be
3.
high up there, and I think it'll show the rumored image of the cowboy as well.
I
I'll
do
throw that in
remember.
there.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. All right, so I got that pinned. Hopefully, I don't forget it. So in the future, number 1, Fire Emblem 64. Aaron, you were so close. But yeah, we didn't get a Fire Emblem. I didn't know about Fire Emblem until Smash Brothers Melee. Actually, that was the first
I was
time I
about
ever
to
heard
say,
of
at
it.
this point, I didn't even know it existed.
Yeah, I just remember hearing like, well, this is guy Roy from Fire Emblem. Like they made that up. That's not a thing. I didn't even know
Hey,
Captain Falcon
Roy's
was
our
a
boy.
thing. I do love Roy. I love sword characters in Smash, man. And Ike is the best character I play with. I try to do more Link because he's faster, but I will fuck you up with Ike. I love Ike. And Roy. Roy's alright too. There's too many Fire Emblem characters. Remember when that was a meme? I say there's too many Kingdom Hearts characters in Smash.
People are like complaining about how many sword characters there are in general, but I agree. I think they're some of my most favorite characters to play. Some of them are a little ridiculous, like the fucking one that's got like the dragon attacks and shit. Like, get that out of here. Or
For Fire
the new
Emblem?
character that has all the fucking weapons. Like,
Oh, what
come
character?
the fuck on. Pick one, you piece of shit.
Yeah, I can't remember who. Byleth. Yeah. Byleth is cool though, so there's that. I would have taken that. Number two. Oh wow, there was an actual Fire Emblem manual. So we were close to having this actually. With Binding Blade. Yeah, it's kind of shocking we never got this. Tekken 64.
Damn.
We could have had
I feel like
Tekken
people would have ate
64.
that shit up too. They should have
Back
done that.
back in the day, dude. Also, did this disc see how this disc isn't woke? See how we got ladies in bikinis with titties?
Yeah, look at
That's
those polygon titties.
that's how you
Fuck
knew
yeah.
the '90s were cool, man.
They got bad bangs and big tits. Let's go.
Yeah, honestly, if a girl like came up to me with these thorn bangs, I would have been like, "Nah, I'm
Yeah,
good."
like,
Actually,
oh no, what have you done?
that would have been. I actually, I wonder if Namco. Were there any Namco games on N64? Really, not that I can think of.
I think N64 has Namco Museum. I think there's like a collection of old Namco
Whoa,
on there.
whoa, man, Namco
Yeah.
Museum.
So quite literally Namco is on there.
I
In
guess
the
you got
worst
me
way
there.
possible.
That would have been kind of cool. I mean, the N64 had like what 3 fighting games. You ever played Deadly Arts?
I've not.
It's not great. Don't get me wrong, but it exists.
But they do have a dope. It's like a turn-based fighting game where you
Oh,
learn new
Hybrid
moves.
Heaven.
Hybrid Heaven is the best N64 game.
That guy
That console sucks, but that game fucking rules.
that game has pro wrestling moves in it, and it's cool.
Yep. Get power bombed, learn how to power bomb, bro. That's literally the first rule that I was told when I was in wrestling training. Is if you want to give a move, you gotta learn to take it.
That makes sense to me. Yeah, I would get that. GoldenEye 2. I'm happy that didn't come out. That's fine. GoldenEye is not that good. I will stand by it forever.
It was
Games-
good then. It was
it-
so good then. But like, as soon as any other FPS came out, it was like, oh shit, that game sucks.
Yeah. I think this was just a licensing deal because after this came out, I think EA took over and we had Tomorrow Never Dies on PS1 and then Everything or Nothing on N64, which that was fine, I think.
I
and then
like some of the other 007 games. I also liked Mission Impossible. I thought they were all like perfectly fine games. But the 007 games were pretty, especially I think The World Is Not Enough on
that's
PS2.
what it was. Yeah.
I really enjoyed that one.
I love From Russia with Love. That is the most underrated Bond game out there. Sean Connery did the voice acting for that.
That game is on my list of games to play because you like it so much.
I don't know the PSP version, but I feel like that version would be cool just to see. I like 007 Legends, and I know people don't like that game, but I thought it was fine.
Is that the Wii game?
That was the Wii U game.
Oh, dang.
It's on PS3 and 360 too, but it was cool on Wii U because you could use the touchpad to bring up your watch, and then you were like, "Wow, this tablet sucks." That's exactly what I would do. Earthbound 64.
Oh, there it is. There's the
Uh,
cowboy. I was
it was-
almost right. It's number
you-
4.
You were close. I told you there were no stakes, but all the stakes in the world. I kind of don't even know what this would look like. I only played Earthbound. I have not played Mother 3 or 1. I kind of want to see gameplay. Are we just gonna see this weird wavy background the whole time? What the fuck is going on
I was
here?
not expecting that.
I wasn't either. Japan's weird, man. These like weird polygonal characters. I feel like it doesn't fit Mother at all.
I think that's one of the reasons they didn't make the game is because like the art style didn't click.
Yeah, it just seems weird. I
What
feel
they
like
had going on the 64.
yeah, I feel like Mother is like the sprite work in that game is kind of like half the charm of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would do Mother 3. Though like I'm so picky with my RPGs these days, but I really want to play Mother 3. But Earthbound is fucking cool, man. I love that game. I played on the Wii U. I remember I was on vacation when it got announced for the Wii U Virtual Console, and I was like, I can't wait to get home and play a fucking Super Nintendo game that I could easily emulate. And I paid that $10 immediately. I didn't even unpack my suitcase. Like I was just like, I need to download Earthbound right now.
It is a good game. I will say it gets grindy and weird in parts. Not like storyline weird, but just like gameplay weird. I've never finished the game, but I have watched tons of people play all the way through it. I've watched speed runs of it. Like, it's fucking awesome.
Would have gone, ooh, Star Fox 64 too. It would be another remake of Star Fox 64. That's the joke. It would just be that again. I
Oh
love
man, could you imagine?
I
It's just
yes,
like
because they did it 5 times. I can't imagine. That's a good game, but did you play the new one yet or no?
I played the first two missions. I do not like how Star Fox
Oh, that's
controls.
right. Yeah, you hate that.
I got it from my son though, so it's not a loss that I don't like it. I knew I wouldn't. He seems to enjoy it. He's got to learn how to be more precise in his movements. I mean, he's still learning video games in general, but he's getting to the point where he can like finally land long jumps with Mario or like very specific jumps with small platforms. So I think he's close. Once he gets it, I think he'll really like the game. But
Sorry, your son's not a fighter pilot, dude. Jeez, lower your standards a bit.
yeah,
Like,
I mean, he'll get there though. I'll sell him to the government someday.
yeah, that's fair. That's the easiest way to get socialism. You know what I'm saying? I would like to play more Star Fox. I think I need to try the online of that.
Aaron,
I
just to
should.
throw in my 2 cents, I did beat Resident Evil 4.
Yeah, get fucked there. Aaron lied to me these whole years.
Also,
Final.
I think it's totally okay to like games that you have never finished.
No, it's totally fine. I get that. I've been lied to for years because I thought Aaron beat Resident Evil 4, and then one day he was like, "No, I haven't." I was like, "Did I gaslight myself? I don't understand. How did this happen?" Like, you just beat it. Just go beat the game, Aaron. Anyway, Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9 on N64 never would have fucking happened.
Yeah, I know that they did some crazy stuff with RE2 and getting it on a cart. Final Fantasy VII would have looked and played like shit if they
It
tried to
would
compress all three discs into into a single cart.
you would have had a 20 cartridge game.
Honestly, if they had like a 5 cart game though, I'd buy the fuck out of that. And that would be a collector's item.
Yeah, you want to know how hard it would be to find carts 2 and 4 in the wild? Like, oh, I can't use Baphomet because I don't have cartridge 3. Like, that would have been awful.
Imagine having a cart that's nothing but the summon data. It's just
Dude, just for Sephiroth's
fucking
fucking
videos for the
yeah,
animations.
his planet destroyer move would have been like, oh, you got to insert cart stick so you can watch the animation.
You
Store
know
it
what they
on the
would have
other
done?
ramp.
It's like you know how Game Shark has like the cart insert on top? It would have been
Mhm.
Final Fantasy VII, the game you put on there, and then like different data carts that you put on top of that to play different things.
God, that sounds
Would-
awful. I hate it. Yeah, they probably would have done it. Oh, your favorite game ever, Metroid Fusion, but Metroid 64. You know, I'm happy we didn't get this because I feel like it
Yeah.
would be horrible analog first person controls.
It would be like GoldenEye. It would have been great when it first dropped. As
Ew.
soon as any other game did it, where they'd be like, "Oh wow, this really sucks." Aiming with the C buttons is fucking terrible.
Yeah, I would have absolutely fucking hated this, man. Actually, I'm happy it didn't come out, but I didn't know Metroid that well either. Because when I got the Smash Bros, I was like, I don't know what a Samus is. Who's that guy? What's a Captain Falcon? That's an original character. They must have just made him up. I don't know who any of these people are. The first Metroid I played was actually it was the NES Metroid, but I played it on 3DS. I was like trying to see what this Metroid's all about. I was like, yo, this game it sucks ass. How do you find anything? That was
I
mostly.
played Metroid on the NES, but I did not realize that Samus was from that Metroid because by then, like the generational leaps looked so different, and I had never played Super Metroid.
Mm.
But yeah, I'm like when Smash came out, like I knew some of the base characters and the other ones. I was just like, who the fuck are these guys?
Who is Mario? Who is this
I was
guy?
playing it for Pikachu. I was diehard into Pokemon at the time. That's all I gave a shit about.
Oh, AM64 instead of AM2R. Oh, this look third person.
That looks horrible.
It's a fan made game to be fair.
Well, I'm glad that it's not like remnants of the actual Metroid 64 because boy, it does not look good. I'm sure someone out there is like, man, I really want to play this, but just looking at it
I don't.
makes my fucking skin crawl.
I don't like. I just hate that whole concept. Man. I'm sorry. Like, there's even Ocarina of Time. Like that remake getting announced bricks me up just so I don't have to fucking play it on an N64 controller or on the NSO, which is not a great way to play N64 anything. It's just
Yeah,
bad. It's bad.
I just
Eight. Oh, Castlevania 64 of the night. Oh, Symphony of the Night on there? Hmm.
Maybe, I mean, but only because it's not like 3D sprites.
Yeah, but then we got Castlevania games. They were bad. And like nobody remembers
I
them
don't
for a
mind.
reason.
I can't remember which one it is. The one where you like turn into the werewolf. It's not the worst thing in the world. I don't love it. I don't go out of my way to play it, but it's not the worst.
Yeah, I don't know. I can just live with playing Symphony of the Night though. The second one was solid in 64. Yeah, but it came out like 8 months later, which means they were like, we fucked up real bad. We should redo this. Kind of crazy those came out. Like and the PS2 and the Xbox ones get no love either. Remember those? Correct.
I
You
remember
don't.
ones on Xbox 360, like the
Nope.
Shadow of Darkness or the Lords of Darkness or whatever.
Yep. I'm
Those were
not.
good.
I'm
They were
not.
basically God of War clones, but they were all right.
But there was a PS2 and an Xbox game, and
Yeah,
people forget they existed.
I don't know anything on Xbox.
Yeah, it's fair.
That console basically didn't exist.
That's fair. Contra 64 would have been bad.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that is a Super Famicom cartridge. This is not a 64 game.
Fake gamers, number one. The last good Contra game was what? 4 on DS.
I
I
really
think.
liked there was a Contra game on the PlayStation that I really liked.
Well,
But funny enough, the reason I liked it is because you could go to little huts that had arcade cabinets, and then on the arcade cabinets you could play the original Contra.
hold on. Aaron just said you can't make a bad Contra game. Aaron, there are more bad Contra
So many
games.
bad Contra games.
There are more bad ones than good ones. You just don't hear about them because they come out and people go, "Nope, that's it."
Yeah.
Like I got a code for the newest one, and it was like I beat it in
It's
two.
hell.
I beat it in 2 hours, and I got a code, and I was like, I paid too much for this game. It's like a $40 game, and I was like, this is not good. And then there was like Contra Rogue Corps. Remember that on the Switch?
Yeah.
What was the newest one? Hold on, Contra. I forget what it was called. Operation Galaga. Dude, this game looks like butt. Have you seen it?
Yeah, this is the one I'm talking about. This game is
Yeah.
jank as fuck.
Oh, it's only gonna do this. Yeah, I need to play Metal Slug Tactics. Yeah, well, Metal Slug Tactics is good.
Metal
Um,
Slug fucking rules.
Contra Operation Galaga. I played this, and I'm like, it just looks so budget and bad. And I got a key for it, and I'm thankful. Like you could play it for an evening and be like, oh, okay, that was fine. I will never think of this game beyond this conversation again. Like
I
only
remember
because something
RTT got
reminded.
a copy of this and did like a 5-minute video like demoing the game, and I just remember thinking like, wow, this is a big ass nothing burger that he's
Yeah,
trying to like talk up because they gave him a key for it. And I get that, like, do your hustle, but bro, we can see what's right in front of us. Like there's nothing exciting happening here.
I remember people doing that for Lego. It was like a Lego Smash Brothers clone, and I remember people doing the video, and you can see the look in their faces. They're like, "Yeah, we're getting paid to play this, aren't we?" And like, never brought up again ever. What was it called? Lego Brawl? Maybe
I think so, yeah.
I
There's
would I
also a
would
Lego Mario Party now that basically went under the radar. Nobody talked about that
yeah,
again.
but it's good. I heard that was really good. But the thing is, like, people are just gonna think of Mario Party, you know. So that's the problem. When your game makes you think of another game, you probably did not great. Mario 64 too.
We got this on the 3D or the DS even.
Well, it was a remake, really. I mean, you have more characters and stuff. Do you think I'd like the DS version if I don't like the N64 version? Is it better? So I've never played it.
I mean, you can like solve different challenges with different characters. I think that's the big twist on it is that you can play as Luigi and you can play as Wario, and they have like their own abilities that you need to use to do certain objectives. So it's not just a skin that you're changing. Like you have to actually use the other character. I mean, it basically turns it into Donkey Kong 64, but less grindy.
I was gonna say you immediately turned me off from that sentence. Like I was like, roll it back.
The
Yeah.
good part of Donkey Kong 64, where you have to like work together with the different characters to accomplish tasks. Like, but yeah, it's not like they added like 1,000 new fucking stars in, and you also got to collect all of their favorite sandwiches and find like coins with all their faces on them.
I will say now that DK64 came out to NSO, I don't hear people talking about it that much.
I think the people who idolized it have realized, like, oh damn, this game is actually pretty shit.
A lot of games in N64 are shit. I will stand by my hottest take in the world. I think Rareware is one of the most overrated developers of all time.
Rare has good stuff.
On Super Nintendo, they sure do.
Great games on the N64. It's just not Donkey Kong 64.
I don't know. I played Banjo. I was just like, okay, fine.
Conquer has a great story. I don't like the way the game plays, but Jet Force Gemini is really fucking good. I really like Jet Force.
I forget about Jet Force Gemini. That's a good one. I was gonna play on Rare Replay, but I don't have an Xbox no more, so fuck me.
Rare Replay is definitely the way to play all of those games.
Oh yeah,
it's not suck. Whoa.
Yeah, I was gonna say is it on NSL, but like, do I want to do that?
Yeah, even if it was, it doesn't matter. That's the worst way to play the game.
Yeah, I played a lot of that back in the day, multiplayer, the deathmatch, and that it was actually pretty good. Because why not?
I don't think I did any of that. I just really like the story, and like it's surprisingly well done for a game on a console that I notoriously hate.
You could play as the ants in deathmatch mode.
Oh.
And you'd be the golden ant, and it had like Juno's voice. Actually, you know one of the most fucked up thing I remember about Jet Force Gemini is that the dog's name was Lupus, and then I got older and I learned there's a disease called lupus, and I was like, what?
Well, maybe the dog is the originator. He's
he's patient zero. Wow, dude. Damn dog.
Lore, bro.
That dog was cool as hell though. Lupus rules. Don't quote me on lupus rules.
Go tell someone with lupus the lupus rules.
I never heard about it until I learned Selena Gomez had it, and I was like, I don't even know what this is. Is she okay? And Seal.
I don't think it will kill you, but it definitely sucks to live with.
I genuinely don't know anything about it, and every time I thought about looking it up, I got distracted. So
yeah, I would just say if you're gonna get lupus, make it a dog that you named Lupus. Don't get the real thing.
I gotta look up symptoms of lupus now. I gotta educate myself.
Life hacks for you.
Extreme fatigue, joint pain, stiffness, and a butterfly-shaped rash across the cheeks and nose. Oh, that sounds awful. I hate that.
At least it's shaped like a butterfly. That's cute. It could be pretty.
Yeah, I mean, Seal is cool, and he sings "Kiss from a Rose." So if it gives me musical talent, I'll make some sacrifices, I guess. That sucks. I didn't even know that was a thing. Anyway, now that I'm depressed, Chase, where can everyone find you?
You can find me on Blue Sky or bsky.app/@ChaseTheXP. I post about video games and wrestling and how much I hate Nazis.
I mean, that's a solid. I remember one day Xbox put up a thing of like, play these games now. It was like Indiana Jones, Wolfenstein, and like something else. I was like, I see the theme they're going with here, but I know you better, Microsoft. You can't trick me. I know you.
Those are great games, though. I haven't played Indiana Jones. I've seen a good bit of it, but the Wolfenstein games, fucking forever classics in my mind.
They do. They fucking kick ass. You can find me over at, it's either Console Cab or Console Cab Twitch, and the Blue Skies, the TikToks. I guess Instagram. I really don't get Instagram. I just put up the clips that I'm gonna put up on there. I don't know. TikTok's in the Blue Skies, and it's mostly me just regurgitating stuff from these podcasts. I should be streaming Sunday. I have a side job to do Sunday. I don't really want to do it. I gotta bully somebody into buying something they don't want to buy. Hello, some dude. How you doing? So that's gonna be a pain in the butt. So I'm gonna try to stream Sunday. Hopefully we'll either get through Ziggurat or maybe I'll try Devil May Cry 4. That's gonna be a fun experiment for me, man. I'm willing to drop that game if it's too inconvenient to play. Oh, but Dave the Diver, which some dude was playing, that game fucks.
That game does fuck. Oh, what a great game.
Oh, we were just
DLC coming out.
Oh shit, that sounds cool actually. Some dude said he just ditched the iPhone for something good, and we were just talking about that before. Congratulations, buddy. What did you get? I want to know what you've done.
Go.
Yeah, I just want to know what you've upgraded your life to. He's gonna say like a jitterbug or something, like one of the old lady phones. I want to know what he got because I'm a Pixel guy, which I thought about getting. I was actually S24 Ultra. What a guy. I was thinking about going back to Samsung, but all their like unique apps are like just going to the Google apps now. So like, I don't know. Is it even going to look any different? Probably not.
At this point, unless you're gonna go and get something obscure from like a Japanese market or something, like it really doesn't matter. Like they're both a lot of the same.
Yeah. The only thing I hate about Google is like when you get a pop-up text, that notification is so big, and I wish there was a way to change it. Like,
I like it, but I'm getting
uh,
old and my eyes are working less than they used to.
that's fair. I just turned pop on screen off for anything that does that. I don't want it popping in my face anymore. I'll just see the icon. Call it a day. You know, it seems easier. I do have my eye on the Z Fold. Don't do it. Don't get a folding phone. I had it. My the same friend, Sony Pony. He had three Z Flip is the smaller one. He went through three of them, and he never folded the screen because he's like, I don't trust this thing. He got it as a gift. Three, and you have to put the screen protectors on by a Samsung employee because they're just not normal like screen protectors. They're like super special.
I'll say
It's
I have a buddy who got the Z Fold and like he loves it.
oh, good for him
I'm
then.
with you. I don't trust the fucking screen to not fall off or break or crack or whatever. But that dude swears by it, and it is cool when he's like, "Hey, let me show you this thing," and he pulls it up on a big ass screen on his phone. Um, that's not to talk you into doing it because I do think it's a bad idea. I just know at least one guy who's very happy with this purchase, so I wanted to at least throw that out there.
I mean, that's good for him. In my line of work, I'd break it on day two. So it ain't gonna work for me. But we are gonna get out of here. We gotta raid somebody. I gotta see who's even on the raid. Anyone got anybody? Oh, I don't have 2K to throw on the phone right now. Dude, do you think I got 2K ever? I don't even have 2K anything. Oh, Jack's on. Oh, speaking of God of War, all right, Jack's playing God of War. Y'all want to go see some titties?
Oh
Maybe.
yeah, let's go to that. We'll watch him because he's about to fuck somebody underneath this boat, right?
Yeah, game woke, bro. Oh, actually, wait, this one is not woke. I don't remember. We'll see you guys over there. Say hi to Jack for me. I gotta get some clips together, and I need a bagel. Bye.
Bye.
Button. The rating.